Hi, my name is Jessica Mensah and I'm the writer and director of the short film I Stand Proud. So what inspired me to create I Stand Proud is that it actually started off as a theatre piece I created with two other ladies on my course back at university, and the piece was called Fuse originally, and Fuse explored the relationship amongst three different women of colour, myself being black, my friend Britny being mixed race and my friend Sophie being white. And we were just looking at what it means to be these different races and to share the same space, be in the same institution, and what that means for each of us. So the play explored our identity through dance, spoken word, and theatre. And I'd written I Stand Proud as my own spoken word as part of the piece. And once I did that, I thought, you know what, I think this piece needs to be seen by more people outside of my university as well. And because the piece really explores my experience of being a black student in an institution and feeling like a minority. And so I felt that I wanted this piece to really explore, to celebrate, okay, myself being black, to not shy away from being black, or when I am in a minority space, not being afraid to be like, this is who I am, accepts me for who I am, but also making sure that it's not all, like, you don't just look at the negatives of it, you're able to go, you know what, it's okay, I can just be who I am. So I really wanted the piece to speak to that and to speak to students who have felt like myself and felt like they didn't have a voice in spaces that either make them feel small. So that's what I Stand Proud really is. And because I'm Ghanaian, it also touches on my Ghanaian heritage and ethnicity. Obstacles I faced making this, there were a lot, quite a few. At first, I planned to shoot and make this happen in 2019, the summer of 2019. But for some reason, it just wasn't happening. It was either it started to rain on days I'd planned to go and shoot with my filmmaker, or she wasn't able to do it because of projects, and we just didn't have the money to do things or complete the vision I had for it. But then it sort of benefited the project in the end because the vision I had for it changed. And so what you see now in I Stand Proud was not what I had before. It was so much more complicated. But I shared it with a friend who was my assistant on this project as well. And she just helped me think about, okay, how can we tell the story of I Stand Proud, but in a much more simpler way? Because the words just made me feel as a director that I had so many different ideas for it. And so it was really nice being able to do that. And we had a lot of technical difficulties when it came to editing. It was just not happening, or our computer crashed, or when we were shooting, it was like, oh my goodness, the camera was shaking a lot, or it rained again. And so there was a lot of difficulties that we experienced that we couldn't control. But in the end, it all came together. And because the video is a very, very short video, it was very frustrating to feel that it was just taking forever to edit. But in the end, we were able to overcome. And I've learned a lot through this process because this is the first film I've shot myself without making it on a big scale, and I've learned how to plan my vision. So in the end, I've just learned a lot from myself and through friends that I got working on the project. I was also able to apply for funding, which made it work and allowed me to also pay my friends and my sister who was part of the project. What I hope I Stand Proud is able to achieve is to just simply inspire people within society and allow people to get a flavour of my work, because I tell stories in order to inspire change within society, and I feel that I Stand Proud does that. So I would love for other black people, black students especially, to watch I Stand Proud and go, you know what, I am proud to be black, I am proud to be who I am and where I come from, and no matter where I am, I'm going to stand out proud and there's the pun again, and be who I am and not be afraid to show that. So that's what I really hope the project achieves. For me, it's just for people to watch it and go, I took something from that, or for people who aren't black and who aren't aware of such feelings of being a black student in a minority institution to go, you know what, I've learned something from this and things need to change. So giving them an awareness of what it means to be a minority in an institution, for things to change in that way. So that's what I really hope the project achieves. And also for a lot more people to see it, whether you're in London, whether you're outside London, I'd love it to go just viral and for many people to see it.